Hello students, this is Fatali sir. I welcome you all in my video lecture. Today we are going to study the second poem of Robert Frost, that is Fire and Ice. But before I tell you more about the poem, let me tell you about the poet. Robert Frost was the leading modern American poet of nature and rural life. Most of his poems are upon natural elements. He was very interested in natural things he found in commonplace. Many of his poems have a New England setting and deal with the themes of man's relation with nature. Let's read the first stanza of the poem. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. Dear students, listen carefully. I am explaining now. The poem expresses the profound idea that the world would end in either of two ways, either by ice or fire. One group is of the opinion that someday the earth's core will get so heated up that it would lead to fire destroying the earth's surface. On the other hand, the second group says that if the temperature goes down to an extent that makes life on earth impossible, it would have the same catastrophic effect. The poet then compares fire and ice with the destructive features of human emotions, desires and hatred. He says that from what is aware about the fiery desires, he would favor those one who says it would be fire. By saying so, he brings about the idea that human beings let their emotion rule them and the consequences upon unmonitored longing is chaos. Let's read second stanza of the poem. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. Dear students, listen carefully. I am explaining now. Then, by not waiving off the first option of fire, he considers if the world has to expire twice, ice would be equally competent in ending it. He brings about a contrast between ice and hatred. The human capabilities of insensitivity and hatred has the potential for inner destruction. Though slow and steady, it has the same effect that the desire has on us. So, if given an option between fire and ice would be just as good as fire to destroy the world.